Dresden Dolls, Yes Virginia. I had played in a band and written 2 musicals. One was workshopped at the Theatre Royal Stratford East and the other was actually performed by 2 different companies. But it was when I saw the Dresden Dolls on Later with Jules Holland, I saw how I wanted my performing future to look like. I found and studied their website. I was knocked out by their song Girl Anachronism. I loved the whole punk cabaret thing they had going with a very strong image. There was also a maddeningly catchy song called Coin Operated Boy. This was a big moment for me because I had video material to post and YouTube gave me a reason to make more. And the Dresden Dolls gave me a template, so they are partly to blame for Sweet Home High Wycombe. The lineup is just Amanda Palmer on piano and Brian Viglione on drums, but the sound is big and hard-hitting. I have a couple of DVDs. Amanda Palmer plays with a ferocious virtuosity, looking like the reality of Liza Minnelli's Sally Bowles, suspenders and sweat-smeared makeup, and singing low like Dietrich, and howling if not like a banshee then at least like Susie. Brian Viglione, the drummer, looks like a Victorian waif that's been press-ganged to slave in a music hall orchestra pit. But he plays hard, matching each of Amanda's changes of beat, tempo and time. They called their look dark cabaret because they did not want to be called goth. But the look they had at the time now would probably be called steampunk. It made me realise the possibilities of cosmetics, and I had to make up for lost time. Yes Virginia is their second album and is more consistent than the first. Lyrically it goes to dark and humorous areas as Amanda muses amusingly on all flavours of sexual endeavours and their consequences. The album title comes from a line in the song called Mrs. O, written in response to an answer given by the New York Times to a young girl called Virginia who asked the question, does Santa Claus exist? The song is an examination of the relationship between truth and belief and very much predicts our fake news presence. I particularly like the song Shores of California, which is an examination of how the different expectations of each of a pair of lovers will always end in the girl crying and the boy amusing himself on his own. The thing that elevates this album is the ending. Like the sun breaking through the dark clouds of cynicism, comes a song called Sing, which is a celebration of the healing power of song. Yes Virginia, Dresden Dolls.